The office was beige. Beige walls, beige desks, beige staplers. Even the coffee tasted beige. It was the kind of place where time moved slower than a snail in a staring contest with paint drying. People whispered about spreadsheets and sighed at their computers. Excitement. You'd sooner find a unicorn in a cubicle. And so, the pact was made. The beige office had no idea what was coming. They were about to become the unwilling and hopefully amused participants in the greatest prank war the company had ever seen. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. It's about to get hilarious. The first victim? Tom, naturally. Tom was known for his meticulous organization and his love for his workspace. He had everything in its place, from his perfectly aligned pens to his neatly stacked files. He arrived Monday morning, coffee in hand, ready to tackle the week ahead. But as he approached his cubicle, he stopped dead in his tracks. His beloved desk, gone, vanished without a trace. In its place, a fully functional child-sized desk and chair. It was as if someone had shrunk his entire workspace. The tiny desk even had a miniature computer and a tiny lamp. Lisa, the office prankster, had gone all out. She had even added a juice box and a coloring book for good measure. The coloring book was open to a page with a half-colored unicorn, and the juice box had a little straw sticking out. The office erupted in laughter. People gathered around, snapping photos and sharing the moment on social media. Tom's face turned a shade of red, but he couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. Tom, as Tom. "All right, you got me, but this means war." His declaration was met with cheers and applause. Everyone knew Tom was not one to back down from a challenge. The gauntlet had been thrown. The air was thick with anticipation. What would Tom's retaliation be? The office buzzed with excitement. The office prank war had officially begun, and everyone, even the most serious spreadsheet whisperers, couldn't help but feel a little bit more alive. The mundane routine of office life had been disrupted, and a new energy filled the air. People whispered in corners, plotting their next moves, and the camaraderie among co-workers grew stronger with each passing day. Tom's revenge was swift and chilly. He had been planning this for weeks, meticulously gathering supplies and perfecting his technique. The office had never seen anything like it. He carefully encased all of Lisa's office supplies in Jell-O. Every single item on her desk was submerged in the wobbly, colorful gelatin. It was a sight to behold. It was a masterpiece of jiggly inconvenience. S1. Stapler, Jell-O. Pens, Jell-O. Even her mouse and keyboard were not spared. Tom had thought of everything. Family photo? You guessed it, Jell-O. The picture of Lisa's family smiling warmly now looked like they were trapped in a fruity, gelatinous prison.
"Tom, you fiend! This is going to take me hours to clean." Lisa's voice was a mix of frustration and amusement. She couldn't believe the lengths Tom had gone to for this prank.
But even as she said it, a smile spread across her face. She knew this was all in good fun, part of the ongoing prank war that had brought a new energy to the office. The office, now fully invested in the prank war, roared with laughter. Colleagues gathered around Lisa's desk, snapping photos and sharing the moment on social media. The sound of pure, unadulterated fun echoed through the once silent halls. It was a reminder that even in the most mundane settings, a little creativity and humor could bring people together. The pranks escalated. What started as harmless fun quickly turned into a full-blown prank war. Each day brought a new surprise, a new challenge, and a new reason to laugh. Mark changed the language settings on everyone's computers to pirate speak. Imagine trying to send an email when every button reads "R" or "Shiver me timbers." It was chaos, but the kind that made everyone chuckle.
"Honk if you love pranks." It was a message that resonated throughout the office, and soon it found its way to the parking lot.
Lisa covered Tom's car in sticky notes that spelled out, "Honk if you love pranks." The car was a colorful mosaic, a testament to the lengths we would go for a good laugh.
And in a stroke of genius, or madness, I filled Mark's office with a dozen rubber ducks, each wearing a tiny hat. It was a sight to behold, a quacking symphony of absurdity.
The office had become a playground, a battleground of laughter and absurdity. Every corner held a new surprise, every desk a potential prank. Work got done, sure, but now it was done with a smile, a mischievous glint in everyone's eyes. The pranks brought us closer, made the mundane exciting, and turned our office into a place of joy and camaraderie. We bonded over these pranks, shared stories, and created memories that would last a lifetime. It wasn't just about the jokes, it was about the connections we made and the laughter we shared. And as we planned our next move, we knew one thing for sure. In this office, laughter was the best productivity tool we had. Finally, after a week of epic pranks, they called a truce. They gathered in the break room, exhausted but exhilarated. The air crackled with shared laughter and a newfound sense of camaraderie.
We had learned something important. A little bit of fun can go a long way.
The office was no longer beige. It was filled with the vibrant colors of laughter, friendship, and the shared joy of a good, harmless prank war.